Hey guys, welcome back to Critical Mass. I'm Kent from ShowtimeShowdown.com.
I'm Rich Bonaducci from SaltLakeMag.com.
All right, we've already talked about Nightcrawler. We both kind of loved it.
Yeah, it's really good.
We have Interstellar coming up.
Yes, we do.
We'll see where it goes. I'm actually pretty curious. But for now, let's talk about Birdman, Rich.
Let's do. It's kind of a, let's just show the trailer for Birdman. And because it's...
You can't describe it.
It's tough to describe.
Yeah.
Check it out.
We had it all. You were a movie star, remember?
Who was this guy?
He used to be Birdman.
I like that poster.
You wrote this adaptation?
I did, yeah.
And you're directing and starring in your adaptation. That's ambitious.
Are you afraid people will say you're doing this play to battle the impression that you're a washed-up comic strip character?
Absolutely not. That's why 20 years ago I said no to Birdman 4.
Birdman 4? You do Birdman 4?
Now you're about to destroy what's left of your career. You know I'm right. You're so nice!
Hey, what's up? Why don't you try to rest a little bit?
Face it, Dad. You're doing this because you're scared to death, like the rest of us, that you don't matter. And you know what? You're right. You don't.
Baby, can you understand me now? Sometimes I get a little mad. Don't you know no one alive can always be an angel? When things go wrong, I seem to go bad.
Listen to me.
I'm just a...
You were the original, man. Let's make a comeback. That's what I'm talking about. You're Birdman. You are a god.
Hey! Is this for real or are you shooting a film?
A film!
You people are full of crap!
Music.
He's a Hollywood clown in a lycra bird suit.
Yes, he is. But he's going out on that stage and risking everything.
It's about being respected and validated. Remember, that's what you told me.
I got a chance to do something right. I gotta take it.
Give the people what they want. Let's go back one more time and show them what we're capable of.
I'd heard about Birdman. I heard it was coming.
On the festival circuits
Right.
and everything, sure.
I liked the idea,
Mm-hmm.
as much as the ideas they were giving away.
Yeah.
That Michael Keaton was playing an actor who, played a huge superhero role in his past, and now he has to deal with the fame and the lack of fame, etc. I like that.
The Michael Keaton story.
Yeah,
With a little
essentially.
bit of craziness.
Yeah, which is the Michael Keaton story, near as I can tell. And, I went in going, okay, I heard a lot of good things.
Yeah.
I flat out freaking love this movie. I'm just telling you.
You're just coming right out and saying
Yep,
it.
absolutely. I'm just telling you right up front. I watched it the whole time, just glued to the screen, grin on my face. I'm trying to take notes and not look away.
So you were watching the entire time.
Yeah.
But did you understand it?
I feel like I did.
You feel like you did.
I feel like I did.
I mean, because what it does is it blurs the line of reality, his insanity, his telekinetic powers, and it, and at times it explains. Here's what's happening.
Right.
When he thinks he's moving stuff around the room, he's really just throwing chairs.
Maybe.
But then there are times when a light drops on a co-star, and he's like, "I did that," but you're like, "No, you didn't."
Or maybe he did.
Or maybe he did.
Yeah, that's what's awesome about that.
And then the end is so ambiguous that you're like, I don't even know.
Yeah, when you break it down into its constituent parts, you can talk about the acting, for instance.
We should.
And I think we'll go right ahead.
Okay. Edward Norton.
Yep.
This will be his another Best Supporting Actor nomination.
Yep, I agree.
It's funny because everyone, half the cast here, plays a kind of
alternate version of
themselves, so
Yeah.
kind of how we view them.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's has-been. It's all about celebrity over actual talent.
And Edward Norton plays a talented but difficult to work with actor.
An egotist.
Who also at times comes in and saves something that otherwise might
Yeah,
not be
everyone
good.
loves him on the project except for they hate him.
They hate his guts.
They hate him.
And yeah.
But he's not the villain at all.
No, he's not.
There's not really a villain at all. And the thing is, it's called Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, because it's trying to be very, very indie here.
Yeah, with all of these stars.
And you think it's just going to follow Michael Keaton and his insanity, but actually the movie gets great when it starts it will follow him, and it's like you're behind the scenes of a play, which you literally are, and it follows him until another character walks by and it starts following their story.
Yeah.
There's no beginning, middle, or end to this movie, basically.
And that, we can bring that up as well. The cinematography, it's presented as one long tracking shot, like
Yes.
you just said.
Like Rope.
Yeah, like
or
you and I
something.
were talking, and as though you were sitting here listening to us talk, and someone walks in, and then you follow them around.
Yeah.
And it's done really well.
It
I
is.
loved it, yeah. So, I'm sorry, again.
No, I'm just saying, and then you follow each character like Naomi Watts, Zach Galifianakis in an unfunny role, which is good.
Yeah,
I
at
mean,
times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Smile worthy.
Emma Stone as,
Emma Stone,
as Michael Keaton's daughter. Yeah, there are a lot of... There's a lot going on in this movie. I like the way they did it. They show a little bit of the struggle of these supporting actors like Naomi Watts.
Yeah.
They show his manager, Zach Galifianakis. They even show a little bit of the local theater critic who could kill this thing with a word, a little bit of his ex-wife.
Yeah.
But somehow for me, it all works.
Yes.
And it works really well. And like you mentioned, they hit upon that. See, Birdman isn't just a name, but it overshadows Michael Keaton a little bit. He hears a voice in the back of his head as a voiceover of Birdman, which is his interpretation of Christian Bale's Batman voice.
Here's what I pictured, and this made the movie better for me.
Yeah.
That his 1989-92 Batman was speaking to him.
He's yelling at him.
Yeah, and saying, "That's lame.
Yeah.
You're a loser."
And the thing is, he's pretty much, I mean, he's vulgar, but he's
Yeah.
pretty much on all the time. Like, what he tells them is accurate. If
Yeah.
you would just go back and do this again, they'd love you again. You'd be popular again. Do this. What you're doing is lame. Everything he's telling them is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was spacey.
Oh, yeah, to be sure.
Almost to the point of just ambiguousness. And I think it lost me at the end. But even then, I walked out of this movie going, what? Why can't I hate this movie?
I'll tell you why I didn't feel lost at the end.
Okay.
There is a part, okay, in addition to him hearing sort of the Birdman voice as his super id or superhero id. Oh, see what I did?
Well done, well done.
Anyway, he also, every now and again, they will show him having some of Birdman's powers of flight,
Yeah.
of telekinesis. He'll be having a freak out in his dressing room and tossing things around the room without ever touching them. Only when he's alone.
Mm-hmm.
Then when Zach walks in, you can see he's actually throwing things.
Yeah.
And at first you go, oh, that's what it is. This is all in his head. Whenever anyone's around, he's just breaking stuff like anyone else would.
Yeah.
Except there is that part where that thing happens and he has to replace the actor. It could have just been a coincidence. It could have been him. And at the end, which we're not going to give away, it sort of tips the other direction and
Yeah.
says, oh no, he really does have them.
It goes full Birdman.
It does.
In fact, I thought it was 5 minutes too long. It should have ended with the end of the play. I thought that would have been very just accurate with the character.
Except the thing that I liked was the commentary that even in his worst moment where he tries to commit suicide,
Yeah.
that's what saves the play. Because, again, kind of
Yeah.
like Nightcrawler, we like that crap.
We do.
And-
If it bleeds, it leads.
And they take advantage of it. They use it. This worst that Zach Galifianakis comes in and he's so happy that he did it. And his ex-wife is going, aren't you, you're awful. He's like, no, I'm happy my friend is alive. I'm happy that his play is successful.
Sure.
That whole twist there I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I love this movie from top to bottom. For me, it's a flat-out A.
Flat out A.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give it a B+.
Oh, my God!
I'm very sorry. A B+ is still a very kind score.
Yeah.
It just kind of lost me, but I really, really enjoyed it.
There's some more things I liked. The musical track is basically all percussion.
Yeah.
And it sort of mirrors the bombast that's in his head, but also the drummer every now and again will break that fourth wall. The only thing I didn't like about it, the first time, they do it twice.
They do.
The first time I liked it. The second time I went, oh, you shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, now it's just you want to be in the movie.
Yeah.
But no, it fit perfectly. It was
Yeah.
like a jazz song. We're watching this spastic jazz song play out on film.
And it works really well with the long tracking shot.
Yeah, it does.
It gave you that impression of well, the tracking shot itself gave you the impression that you're following around and you're really there. But also that it was sort of real time.
Yeah.
And this long improv jazz thing is just like, it occurs and changes with his mood. I freaking love this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Top
Wow,
to
this
bottom.
is okay.
Loved it.
Great.
Yeah, so I give it an A and you're giving it a B+.
B+.
All
I think
right.
that's fine. We're disagreeing it slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to.
Yeah. Maybe we'll disagree in the next segment about Interstellar, Christopher Nolan's opus with Matthew McConaughey.
All right, we'll get to it.
I don't know.